Hi, my name is Josue Batista, and I am a business strategist. Welcome to this special segment of What and Why First. This segment is quite special because we have a guest. Our guest is Carol Donohue. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Jose.
Hi.
Carol is a data scientist and a resourceful visionary with a balanced blend of leadership, communication, and technical skills. One thing that you may not know about Carol is that she is also an author. Carol, what is the name of your book and where can we find it?
Sure. My first book is In the Moment, and you can find it on Amazon. And then I have two ebooks. One is called Abdicate Down, Delegate Up, and the other is Interpersonal Communication Workshop.
No problem. Please send us the links. We will provide those links when we publish this video.
Oh, sure. Great. Thank you.
Awesome. And for all of you who are watching this video, Carol is going to break down the key things that we need to know about data analytics and its impact on value creation. Okay, Carol, let's start with the basics. What is data analytics?
Okay, great. Data analytics are the tools used to support decision-making processes through data visualizations. Like I like to say, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
And I think there's a very, very interesting view of what data analytics is because, we have plenty of data, but making understanding, gaining information, wisdoms, and insights, that is important. What do you think that are some of the most important applications of data analytics for organizations today?
I think the most important application is customer sentiment analysis, because understanding the what and why of your customer behavior is very important for your brand and your customer experience.
Right. And frankly, we have been hearing sometimes controversial news about how global organizations like Facebook, Amazon, and others are using those personality insights to customize what is presented to us as news, as products for us to buy or services for us to consume. If you are a medium-sized company or perhaps a national company, how can business and technology leaders work together to leverage data analytics for value creation? What would be some of the ideas for that?
Well, I think one of the big ideas is the integration of chatbots and the data analytics. And this is where you bring your IT, your sales, your marketing, your product development, customer experience, all in one space. And everybody has an input to make the better customer experience, the better product, the more sales, and generate revenue.
And Carol, I think you would agree with me that when it comes to chatbot, like any other technology, it have gone through several improvements on how we interact with chatbots. Now it's going to a complete different level with natural language and with sentiment analysis. These chatbots now are extremely smart. They can actually create conversations and discussions and learn from their interaction with humans.
Yeah, because you have on the back end the data, and then you can get the customer input coming in. You could share it for the customer profile, and then actually, even in the chatbots, a person can ask for stuff, and the chatbot can go retrieve it like a data query.
If a company would like to prioritize their data analytics experience in the context, let's say, chatbots, what can they do to educate themselves, to understand more about data analytics? Besides,
well, I think the best
first and Carol Donohue.
I think the best thing they could do is capture the data that they're getting from the chatbots, operational data, their customer, what they like, what they don't like, and then you could use that into like the call center.
Right, and I think you mentioned something that just resonated with me at this moment. You said operational data. So I was thinking up to now that it's important to capture the experience, right? The engagement, the dialogue. But also, I think it's important to capture what you're calling, I imagine when you say operational, what time was that interaction? Right? Hey, what day of the week? How long was it? What is the abandonment rate, right? Because perhaps people are turned off by the chatbot. They interact shortly and then they leave, right?
Exactly.
So all that it could be extremely valuable, right? Not just the experience, the dialogue, or the text generated, but also the context, operational context of that, right?
Exactly.
Because we are here in one of my first, and I borrowed this from a friend of mine, Wendy Cohen, and I'm borrowing this next question for you from her. So how would you sum up in 6 words what we have, perhaps the highlights of what we have been so far discussing in this conversation?
Sure. Data analytics fuels business growth.
Awesome. I love it. I think that data analytics could be very intimidating to some people because they may think that you need to only people who, high-level PhD degrees can actually perform activities related to data analytics. But I also understand that there are tools available, right, that actually makes it easier to display data graphically, and the learning curve is not that steep, right?
Yeah. You can go to public.tableau.com. You can create your own profile. You could go in the gallery and look and see what other visualizations people are doing. And any business owner can find it, search by the industry, and you'll see what other people are doing. And you could do it yourself for free.
Carol, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Carol, for all of you who are watching this video, Carol is an excellent professional, a great person. We met in Canada and one of the events that I attended in Toronto, Canada, a few weeks ago. And since then, we have been in touch, and it has been a fascinating experience to understand more what you do, Carol, as a professional in data analytics and the tremendous potential that is available. And for all of you that are watching this, don't be intimidated by data analytics in the sense that it is accessible. You can start just baby steps, just educating yourself as to what a data analytics is. Some of the tools are freely available, so you can start working in those tools right away. And Carol, I believe that even data sets are available. You don't even have to pay for data at this point, correct?
Absolutely. Everyone in the data science community loves sharing data.
Awesome. So you may be overwhelmed with questions about this, and that will be a good thing. We'll place your link there. But thank you so much. And to all of you, thank you for watching this video. And until the next time, cheers.